Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and it's Star Wars Return of the Jedi. That's right, we got Princess Leia in her Endor outfit in front of us. I just want to start off this by saying, do you remember how we said Hasbro's never going to send me anything? Well, they still haven't, but the guys over at Bantha Skull got this as a sample and threw up a tweet and said, hey, if anybody has a YouTube channel and wants to review a figure, let me know. So I jumped in there really quick, and they shot over this Princess Leia in the Endor outfit. So this was a free sample from Hasbro that they sent to Bantha Skull, and they sent it to me so I could do this review. Anyways, let's take a closer look at it. This is on the Return of the Jedi card, which looks fantastic, and it almost looks just like that original figure. So I gotta ask you, before we get into this, what was your favorite part of Return of the Jedi? Was it that final flight battle scene with like Lando Calrissian skimming through the insides of the Death Star? Or was it Tatooine, where we dispatched Boba Fett into the Sarlacc pit and destroy Jabba's cell barge with one big explosion? Or was it the whole Endor scene and that speeder bike chase? That's right, I got a couple of speeder bikes, one with a scout trooper, one without, because we know who's going to be riding that in a little bit. But anyways, this is Princess Leia in the Endor outfit. You can see her with her poncho on. She's got a pistol in here, and we're going to take a closer look at this figure when we get it open. But I wanted to show you the card back. It does have some other characters listed on here, and all of these are available on the Return of the Jedi card back. All right, everybody, we got this figure out of the package, and yeah, I already geared it up with the helmet and the pistol, and I got it standing there. But first of all, let's talk about a couple of the other Princess Leia figures we got for Return of the Jedi. Of course, this is the Ewok Village Leia, and you know what? The hair really on this one prevents her from looking around. That's kind of a new look because we didn't get that in the original Star Wars figures from Kenner, but we did get this one. This is the Bounty Hunter with the removable helmet. And as you can see, this is the original one because that doesn't look like Leia at all. They did come out with an archive collection where they did put a different paint app on there. But of course, this was the original release. This is the one I've had in my collection for quite a while. I'm super excited to get this one though, because it's really cool to think about like those characters on Endor and speeding around on those speeder bikes. But one thing I want to point out before we move on to this figure is the figure that we're probably never going to get again, and this is the Hutt Slayer or the Slave Leia outfit. And of course, I did a head swap with that Ceremony Yavin Leia, and I did the head swap there on that figure just because I thought if we're not getting an update, I'm going to update it myself. So the helmet looks really good. It's got like the details. Check out the dent on there. It looks fantastic and goes all the way around. The little poncho is really super nice. It's put on there with the gun, and you can see where we'll just take the pistol out of the holster. Sits in there really, really nicely, even without that little top strap. But there's the pistol, and it fits right inside the holster, which is super nice. Looks really good. It's got like a nice buckle on it. It's got this nice piece on there, and it goes through the poncho and it holds it on in the back. So we do have the Leia here, and I'm going to take this poncho off just so we can see it. Right behind this piece right here, this thing just like is kind of like a button, pops open, and then this piece comes out of the poncho like that. And then you can pull that poncho right over the top of the head, and you can have Leia fully exposed in her outfit. You can pull that hat off. Okay, so there's the head sculpt on there, and I think overall it looks fairly decent. I do like the outfit. You can see right here she does have this little piece up on her chest, which gives it some nice detailing. There you go. You got the detailing. You got the sleeves that come out. It's like she's wearing kind of like a loose jacket, and then she's, of course, got the blue pants on with the stripe on the side. She does have some articulation there in the leg. It's a little bit more than 90 degrees. And up here in the arm, it is just about 90 degrees. Oh, and she does have this joint up here in the top, which does move. She doesn't have any double jointed or anything like that. That's unfortunate, but she does have this upper leg movement right here. And then she's got some movement in the boot. So this figure does have some pretty decent articulation for the Leia. But what I want to do here is I'm going to show you what the vintage figure looks like compared to this one. Okay, so here is the vintage Leia figure. You can see it's almost got the same detailing with the shoulders and the shirt piece that comes out. She's almost wearing the same thing. Of course, the color pattern on the Black Series one is way better than on this vintage figure. So then when you also look at this figure with the poncho has the same sort of look to it. It's got the belt that goes through these two little holes, and it cinches up right in the back there. So when you have the Leia from Endor in your vintage collection of Star Wars figures, that's how it would present. And then of course with the Black Series, you got the poncho and it actually locks up on the front. So there they are side by side, the Kenner and the Star Wars Black Series from Hasbro. Now I don't seem to have a pistol for Leia for this one, but eventually I'll come across one. All right, everybody, there is the Star Wars Black Series 40th anniversary Princess Leia figure that came on the Return of the Jedi card, which looks fantastic, standing next to that original Kenner figure from the 80s, and of course with 3 other Leias that are featured in Star Wars Return of the Jedi, which is having its 40th anniversary this year. So that was a free sample given to Bantha Skull, and they sent it over to me to do this review. So hopefully you enjoyed this review just a little bit, and you'll give them a follow over there on Twitter. And don't forget, everybody, have a fantastic day.